Divorcing Jen is the biggest regret of my life. Ben Affleck admits alcoholism caused marital problems and forced him to quit Batman in most candid interview yet. Ben Affleck called his divorce from Jennifer Garner his biggest regret in a candid new interview which explored his struggle with alcoholism, and the devastating impact his addiction had on his marriage and career. In an interview with the New York Times, which was published on Tuesday, the 47-year-old actor opened up about the pain he felt amid the breakdown of his marriage to Garner, 47, with the pair announcing their separation in June 2015. "The biggest regret of my life is this divorce," he told the publication. "Shame is really toxic. There is no positive byproduct of shame. It's just stewing in a toxic, hideous feeling of low self-worth and self-loathing." Affleck spoke about his battles while plugging his new film The Way Back, in which he plays Jack Cunningham, a high school basketball coach fighting alcoholism. The father of three, to daughters Violet, 14, and Serafina, 11, and son Samuel, 7, said he drank relatively normally for a long time in the wake of their split. "What happened was that I started drinking more and more when my marriage was falling apart," he told the newspaper. This was 2015, 2016. "My drinking, of course, created more marital problems." The Argo star would go on to enter a rehabilitation facility for alcohol addiction in August of 2018, saying, "I am fighting for myself and my family," in a social media post 2 months later about his efforts to remain sober. He suffered a slip this past fall when he was snapped outside of UNICEF's masquerade ball at the La Pierre Hotel in West Hollywood, California, appearing inebriated, using nearby vehicles to stay upright in a clip posted on TMZ. In visiting Garner's home the following day last October, Affleck told the outlet he'd do his best to move forward from the mistake, saying, "It happens, you slip, and I'm not gonna let it derail me." He has been persistent in his efforts to battle alcohol addiction with multiple stints in rehab over the past 20 years. He spent 30 days in rehab at Promises in Malibu in July of 2001, with Charlie Sheen personally taking him there, People reported. Speaking with The Hollywood Reporter in 2012 about the stint, he said, "I went to rehab for being 29 and partying too much and not having a lot of boundaries, and to clear my head and try to get some idea of who I wanted to be. It was more let me get myself straight before it became a rite of passage." Following his 2004 wedding to Garner, there were no reported stints of rehab for Affleck until March of 2017, when he said that he underwent 40 days in rehab in an effort to be the best father he can be. "I want my kids to know there is no shame in getting help when you need it, and to be a source of strength for anyone out there who needs help but is afraid to take the first step," he said in a Facebook post about it at the time. "I'm lucky to have the love of my family and friends, including my co-parent, Jen, who has supported me and cared for our kids as I've done the work I set out to do. This was the first of many steps being taken towards a positive recovery." He would re-enter rehab the following year, in August of 2018, with Garner taking him there personally. In an interview with Vanity Fair back in 2016, Garner said of her union to Affleck, "It was a real marriage. It wasn't for the cameras. And it was a huge priority for me to stay in it. And that did not work." Speaking to CBS in 2018, she said that the hardest part of the breakup wasn't the attention it received, but rather the tough experience itself. "Everybody says, 'Oh, you've had to go through this in public.' The public isn't what's hard," she said. "What's hard is going through it." Elsewhere in his New York Times interview, Affleck said that the drinking issues played a part in his announcement he would stop playing Batman early last year. The star revealed that he showed somebody the Batman script and was told in response, "I think the script is good. I also think you'll drink yourself to death if you go through what you just went through again." He told the paper that he keeps a positive mindset in moving forward amid life's ups and downs. "It's not particularly healthy for me to obsess over the failures, the relapses, and beat myself up," he said. "I have certainly made mistakes. I have certainly done things that I regret. But you've got to pick yourself up, learn from it, Learn some more, try to move forward. In recent years, the star of films such as Argo, Justice League and Armageddon has been in romances with Lindsay Shookus, a 39-year-old producer for Saturday Night Live, and Shauna Sexton, a 24-year-old model who's been seen in Playboy. Affleck also opened up to the paper about why he lied to extras Mario Lopez in 2016 about getting a large tattoo on his back of a phoenix, claiming it was fake for a movie. He added to Lopez at the time, "I actually do have a number of tattoos. But I try to have them in places where you don't have to do a lot of cover-up." Speaking with the paper about the fib in his newly unveiled interview, Affleck said, "I guess I got a kick out of messing with extra. I resented that somebody got a picture of it by spying on me. It felt invasive. But you're right. I could have said, that's none of your business. Is your tattoo real or not real? Of course it's real. No, I put a fake tattoo on my back and then hid it." The Way Back is scheduled to be released in the US March 6, with an April 24 unveiling set for April 24.